boys and girls. Today I'm going to read a book called Be Kind. And it's all about being kind and ways that we can do that. The author of this book is Pat Zietlow Miller. And this book has a different person who's the illustrator. The illustrator is the person who draws the pictures. And that lady's name is Jen Hill. So let's start our book. And here's our title page. Again, it's called Be Kind. Tanisha spilled grape juice yesterday all over her new dress. Look at Tanisha's face, boys and girls. See how unhappy she is? Everyone laughed. I almost did too. But Mom always tells me to be kind, so I tried. I don't think it worked. I said, "Purple is my favorite color." I thought Tanisha would smile, but she ran into the hall instead. Boys and girls, it looks like she might be crying. When she came back, snack time was over. She put on her art smock and didn't look at anyone. I almost told Tanisha that art was my favorite class, but I didn't want her to leave again. So I painted purple splotches and added some green until I had a bunch of beautiful violets. And while I painted, I thought about Tanisha. Should I have handed her my napkin, let her borrow my sweatshirt, spilled my juice so everyone stared at me instead? What does it mean to be kind anyway? And look at her putting her own juice over the top of her head. Isn't that funny? Maybe it's giving. Making cookies for Mr. Rinaldi, who lives alone. Letting someone with smaller feet have my too tight shoes. He might win races in them too. Maybe it's helping. Putting dirty dishes in the sink. Cleaning up after Otis, our class guinea pig. He's a messy eater. Maybe it's paying attention. Telling Desmond I like his blue boots. Look at those, boys and girls. Aren't those fabulous? Maybe it's asking the new girl to be my partner. Listening to Aunt Franny's stories, even the ones I've heard before. Being kind should be easy, like throwing away a wrapper or recycling a bottle or saying thank you. See, she's getting an ice cream cone saying thank you. Or saying bless you. This girl sneezed and she said bless you. My mom says the quickest way to be kind is to use people's names. Hey, Kayla. She's waving at her friend. What's new, Omar? Maybe she's giving him high five. Good afternoon, Rabbi Mandelbaum. Being kind can be hard too. Even when you know what to do, teaching someone something I'm good at is tricky. Even when I'm patient. And there she is trying to teach her little brother about ABCs and all he's doing is getting jelly all over her book. And sticking up for someone when other kids aren't kind is really hard and really scary. And look how dark this picture is and how it shows how scary it can be to stick up for somebody. Maybe I can only do small things, but my small things might join small things other people do. And together, they could grow into something big. So look, This man found this woman's yarn and gave it back to her. And she's teaching this little girl how to knit. And then this little girl knit a scarf for her friend. Isn't that a nice way to be kind? Something really big, so big that our kindnesses spill out of our school and spread throughout the town. And look at all the nice, kind things that are happening here, boys and girls. And they travel across the country, and they go all the way around the world. And here are kindnesses happening all over our planet. Nice things that people are doing for each other. Right back to Tanisha and me, so we can be kind again and again and again. And here she is giving her nice painted picture to her friend Tanisha. And boys and girls, I really think that meant a lot to Tanisha, because look what she did with that picture. She took it home to her house and hung it up on the wall. So I want you to think about some ways that you can be kind to your friends and practice being kind.